Meeting to order. Ask everybody to stand for the pledge, followed by a moment of silence. Ask Mr. Hensley if you'd lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Amen. Next, we have the approval of the agenda. Do we have a motion? Motion. We have a second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Next, recognition.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to ask Ms. Belcher if she'll come up and recognize the Thomas Walker FBLA State Leadership Conference attendees. If you want to come up, I think we've got some here. I think we have one here at the table.
Who that is? Well, I'm too old. So.
We would like to take this time to recognize some Thomas Walker FBLA students who attended the State Leadership Conference. We have Frankie Dixon in Organizational Leadership, Maddie Markham with Supply Chain Management, Cameron Lee, Future Business Leader. If you're here, please come up to the front. Nathan Steele in Accounting 1. Ian Sandifer with Public Policy and Advocacy. Taylor Epperly with Business Communications. I'd like to also note that Taylor Epperly is the local president of the Thomas Walker chapter of FBLA, and our very own Mr. Ian Sandifer was elected the UVA WISE President of FBLA for the 2025-2026 school year. This has been the first time in a long time that this position wasn't given to a student from Grundy. So we are proud that that Lee County finally has this honor, that Ian represented us well, and not sure if we've ever had a Lee County student be the UVA Vice President of FBLA. So if not, this is even a greater feat that you've accomplished, but we do appreciate all you guys and thank you for your dedication, and we're very proud of each and every one of you.
Ian, you want to say anything?
You can wing it.
I'm all right, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Next we have public comment. Is there any public comment? No public comment. Any board comments?
A couple things. One, here several weeks ago, Thomas Walker softball and Lehigh softball were able to do a joint trip to LMU. All the coaches, all the kids were there. We had a great time. Myself and Ms. Garrett attended as well. And it was good to see all of our schools come together representing Lee County at LMU. They were very welcoming, and we greatly appreciate that. I want to say congratulations to all of our FBLA members who were recognized tonight. We're super proud of you. I do want to address something real quick. There was a statement put out today publicly that there's regarding the memorandum of understanding between the Lee County's Board of Supervisors and the Lee County Public School Systems, that we had not signed an MOU. And I have that here with all of our signatures that we did in public session last month with all 5 of our signatures. It's dated, it's been notarized, and was hand delivered to the courthouse, and so that is on file. I just wanted to clear up any confusion on that, to let it be known that we are more than willing to meet and discuss, and we have had some good meetings, but we need to be transparent. We need to state both sides of the story, and so that we can work together as 2 boards. So,
anybody else?
I attended Governor Linwood Hope School, the board meeting in April, and they're doing real well. Made the comment that we have a student from Thomas Walker, Miss Long. I don't know, her mother I think teaches, but they said that both were really loving it. And that's a great school, great opportunity, but the children have so many things to be involved in that we just don't have a whole lot from Lee County to participate.
Anybody else?
I just want to thank Matt and Joe Williams for the work they done on the ladies softball. You know, our hip to south. Sure did step up for us.
I'll just give a pre-graduation congratulations to all the students going to be graduating the coming weeks, whatever, a few days. And hope they have a lot of success in the future. So, any other board comments? Next, we have the consent agenda, which consists under 6A, approval of minutes from the April 10, 2025 regular meeting. For 6B, approval of claims and expenditures. Under 6C, approval of field trips, Lee High School, Jackie Calton, senior trip to Orlando, Florida, April 8, 2026. Lee County Career Technical Center, Beth Shell, the Virginia State FFA Convention, Blacksburg, Virginia, June 9, 2025. Lee County Career Technical Center, Crystal Ely, FCCLA, National Leadership Conference, 7/3/25. And under 6D, approval of authorization for the division superintendent to fill vacancies existing or occurring between May 8, 2025 and June 12, 2025. Do we have a motion?
I'll so move.
I'll second it. Do we have any discussion? All in favor signify by stating aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Reports of the student representatives. Maya, we'll start.
Okay, so it's been real busy at Lehigh lately. We had prom on May 3rd at Meadowview Convention Center. That was kind of a big deal. It was a lot of fun. We also, with our DECA Club, we had 3 students attend the DECA International Career and Development Conference in Orlando, Florida from April 25th through the 30th. With girls indoor track, they were recognized by Terry Kilgore for winning state this year. And then currently, our Student Government Association is hosting our annual school cleanup. So we're cleaning around the school, trying to improve our school before graduation hits, so make that look better. And next week is also our summer send-off week with SGA. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a lot of dress-up days for students next week, and then we're also going to have a lot of activities in school to kind of, you know, have that going on before summer hits. And then what's coming up is graduation is May 16th at 7 p.m. and then senior awards are May 12th at 6 p.m.
Thank you. Ian?
So, this one, I'm gonna see if I can get this one this time. Got me the last time. We are still doing the pop it and drop it. I got it this time. We're still doing that, so that all the proceeds of that goes to the Ronald McDonald Foundation. We've got spring sports, they're going sturdy, going strong. We had a blood drive this past weekend. Awards day is on May the 13th at 9 a.m. Prom was about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It was April the 26th. And then on May the 18th at 4 p.m. we have graduation. I did have graduation invitation flyers to hand out to you all, but I ran off and left them on accident. So I'm sorry, but every one of y'all is invited to Thomas Walker graduation, May the 18th at 4 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Next, reports of the board. Do we have your reports? And then next, reports of the division superintendent.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before I start on the items listed, I'd like to mention last month, I think Mr. Watson put it in the paper, but the Lions Club had presented Mr. Hines with a number of balls that were for the visually impaired. We didn't get to do that at the board meeting, but I want to appreciate everything the Lions Club has done for the school system in the past. They've helped with some glasses and different items for the students, but those balls, I think Ms. Collier has got those distributed to the schools, but I wanted to say thank you to the Lions Club for doing that. Appreciate everything they do for us. First item I've got is the students that will be graduating technically from college tomorrow before they graduate from high school. So from Lehigh, we have Greer Crabtree, who will have a uniform certificate of general studies, Maya Echeverria, uniform certificate of general studies and an associate's of arts and sciences degree. Sarah Ely, uniform certificate of general studies. John Galloway, associate's of arts and science degree. Morgan Graham, uniform certificate of general studies. Hannah Haynes, uniform certificate of general studies and an associate's of arts science degree. Kylie Johnston, uniform certificate of general studies and associates of arts and science degree. Hannah Jones, uniform certificate of general studies. Caitlin Langley, Uniform Certificate of General Studies and Associates of Arts Science degree. Elizabeth Laws, Uniform Certificate of General Studies and Associates of Arts and Science degree. Marissa Levesey, Uniform Certificate of General Studies and Associates of Arts and Science degree. Brendan Pendergraph, Uniform Certificate of General Studies and Associates of Arts and Science degree. Caden Seals, Uniform Certificate of General Studies and Associates of Arts and Science degree. Alexander Williams, Uniform Certificate of General Studies and Associates of Arts and Science degree. Micah Wolliver, Uniform Certificate of General Studies. And from Thomas Walker, Callie Alexis Ray Woods, Associates of Arts and Science degree. So I want to say congratulations to those students. You know, it's impressive to be able to graduate with that. And they'll have a jump start on when they go to college, so I want to say thank you to all of them for doing that and the hard work they put in there. Enrollment, we finished April with 2,757 kids. That was down 12 from the month before, but it's still ahead of the enrollment budget number, which was 2,730. In your packet, you have the operations and update and transportation update. If you have any questions on those, I'll be glad to try to answer those. Budget update, the governor did sign the budget. He did make some line item vetoes, but they did not impact the funding that we've had. So the budget that we approved back in March, I believe will hold true for FY26. But it did change some of the FY25 funding, and I'll talk about that when we get to the action items, but just wanted to give you an update on that. Update on the school year for next year, where we moved 5th and 8th grade. We have been working with the principals and the schools on that. I think we're in a pretty good place. There are some things we can't do until school is out. We've got some furniture over here that we need to take to some of the middle schools and vice versa. But I think we're in a good place and we'll be ready for school to start back in August. Bullying survey. Just wanted to give you all a heads up that Amanda Graham, she has a private practice here in the county. We've talked with her and working with her, and then Frontier Health with Ms. Warner and Ms. Moles, and they've been drafting a bullying survey that we're going to administer before school's out. I believe they decided on 2nd and 4th grade at the elementary, 7th grade at all 3 middle schools, and 9th grade at the 2 high schools, just to get us some data to see if we need to work on that in the future. Couple of things to recognize for this month. May the 1st was School Principals Day. I want to say I appreciate all of our principals. We have a great group of ladies and gentlemen and everything they do for the students. May the 2nd was Lunch Hero Day. Recognize all of our cafeteria workers and the work they do to provide breakfast and lunch for all of our students. This week, Teacher Appreciation Week, and May the 6th was Teacher Appreciation Day. I want to say thank you to all of our teachers for what they do every day, preparing our students for the future. May the 7th was National School Nurse Day. We've got some wonderful ladies that are school nurses across the county. And then coming up, May the 18th is National Speech and Language Pathologist Day. And then of course, May the 26th is Memorial Day. And that's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. I don't think there's any unfinished business, unless
sir.
anybody knows, no. Next is action discussion items. Action, if any, to approve revised fiscal year 2025 budget. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
I'll second it. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to say that what we did with Ms. Belcher's help, we're far along in the year now, and we've been able to give it a little better enrollment number. We bumped that up to 2740. We think that's going to be within 1 or 2 of the actual number. And after discussion with the State Department, there was 2 categories that were left off the original budget that must be included. That was early reading intervention and SOL algebra readiness. So I put those in orange that we'll need to talk to the county about. I have already given them heads up, I think at least 2 or 3 times that would be coming. Special ed add-on money, there is no money for FY25 in the budget. I just wanted to let you all know that there will be the possibility of some for FY26. The green categories on it are the 3 categories that we had asked the county to fund last year that they did not. That was the compensation supplement for increased salaries, the K-3 primary class size reduction funding, and the infrastructure and operations per pupil. So we're hoping that they'll be able to fund that for this year. The technology grant, that was, it's blue. It's funding that requires a match unless your local composite index is below 0.20, which ours is, so we can ask for forgiveness on that. With all of that said, it would change the local appropriation from 6.9 million to right at 7 million. So I ask that you all approve this so we can get this to Mr. Wright and the county to let them know of the changes that the governor signing the budget has on the school system.
Any further discussion? All in favor, signify by stating aye. Aye. Any opposed, motion carries. Next, I make a motion that we go into closed session to discuss personnel under Code of Virginia, Section 2.2-3711A1. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, signify by stating aye. Aye. Any opposed? We are now in closed session.